To learn mathematics is to do mathematics. This is a principle instilled in a progressive learning environment by a famous theorist, John Dewey.
Welcome to the awarding ceremonies of Mathematics Festival 2022 of Schools Division Office of Mandaluyong City.
To begin, let us humble ourselves in the presence of God through a prayer. This is to be followed right away by the singing of the nationalistic song.
Dear God, thank you for the opportunity to meet together. Please help us to come together to make this institution reflect your kingdom. Breathe life into our ideas and decisions. Help us build a team that has love and respect at its heart. Give us the strength to continue working for your kingdom in this time of pandemic. Lord, come give us the inspiration to be the best we can be. May we be a shining example of your goodness and truth within, wherever we are. Inspire our thoughts, discussions, and ideas, and continue to remind us that all that we do here today, all that we accomplish, is for the pursuit of truth for the greater glory of you. We ask these things in your name. Amen.
To our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romela M. Cruz, CESO 6. To our OIC Office of Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Aurelio G. Alfonso. To our CID Chief, Dr. Aline G. Mendoza. To the newly installed OIC SGOD Chief, Mr. Rex A. Ado. To our Batang Mandunong's Home Learning Partners, Mathematics Enthusiasts, Teachers, Home Learning Partners,
A amazing
afternoon.
Once again, we welcome you to the awarding ceremonies of Mathematics Festival 2022. This is Ma'am Jessa.
This is Ray. And we
And
are
we are
your
your hosts
hosts
for today.
for today.
The success of this year's Mathematics Festival is not possible without the support of our newly designated Schools Division Superintendent. Ladies and gentlemen, to give us her warm welcome, let us give a hand for Dr. Romela M. Cruz.
Mathematics. What is this subject? This is really one of the most important subjects in our curriculum. As long as we learn to add and multiply more happiest moments with our loved ones, we can always feel the essence of mathematics in our daily living. However, the discoveries and contributions of greatest mathematicians have paved the way for us to understand patterns, determine relationships, and foresee circumstances in solving problems, whether in classroom or everyday living. In other words, mathematics is one of our avenues to learn the world and vice versa. It allows us to collaborate with different people with the same common goal of strengthening and broadening the value of mathematics in terms of breaking cultural barriers, building innovative society or economy, and many more. As we celebrate this year's Division Mathematics Festival culminating activity in the city of Mandaluyong with its theme, Mathematics Unites, I hope everyone will continue to carry this mindset and help one another, rekindling bayanihan and volunteerism, especially for our dearest mga batang Mandunong, to deepen and widen their appreciation for mathematics. Remember, numbers do speak as they say. It is just equal to any aspect of life, which gives challenge to our mathematics teachers to find relevant and significant examples connected to global context for the enhancement of the learning of every student. To end, I am taking this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for a job well done in implementing realistic lessons and activities, making our students engage into fun, learning, and help them be confident with themselves when it comes to this subject area. Also, I wish everyone to believe in possibilities just like how mathematics shows us infinite solutions to different problems. Congratulations to the Chief of CID, Dr. Aline, together with the high-performing supervisor, Sir Rest Rodelas, who serves as fuel, pusher, motivator to all mathematics advocates and enthusiasts, none other than our beloved mathematics teachers, department heads, and school heads. Keep up the good work. Inspired by Mother Teresa, not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. Continue loving, laughing, and living. Good day, everyone. Congratulations to all.
Thank you very much, Dr. Romela. Truly, our programs in the mathematics for our Batang Mandunong would not be possible without your great leadership. At this juncture, let us welcome our Chief of Curriculum Implementation Division, Dr. Aline G. Mendoza, for her message.
dynamic and supportive leaders of SDO Mandaluyong, led by our dear Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Romela M. Cruz, CESO 6, OIC, Office of the Assistant Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Roel G. Alfonso, OIC, Office of the Chief Education Supervisor, Schools Governance and Operation Division Mr. Rex A. Ado, the man of the hour, one of the most innovative instructional leaders of SDO Mandaluyong, our dear Education Program Supervisor for Math, Mr. Rested Tuto Irodelas, dear school heads, the Mandaluyong finest coaches, the world-class math teachers, SDO wizards, Mandunong learners, our dear parents, guests, masayang araw po sa inyong lahat. First of all, I would like to congratulate our Mandunong learners who joined the 2022 Division Math Olympiad, especially the winners that will be given virtual recognition today. Congratulations, you are all amazing. Yes, it's amazing things despite the limitations brought about this pandemic. We make things happen, and it's happening in Mandaluyong Team Mathematics this celebration. I'm just so proud of you all. We are all conquering the global arena even. You always bring all the bacon. For the past months, we have been winning various math competitions. You bring all this glory and prestige to our division and our country as well. The secret formula for Mandaluyong by which we are good at is talent plus unity equals success. And you spell it out loud in this theme to this celebration, the 2022 Division Math Olympiad. Mathematics unites. In everything that you do, you generously offer your talents, expertise, experiences, and time. And you remain united in the journey to reach the goal for our learners, to provide quality basic education. Thank you so much for all your contributions. I know Sir Resty cannot do it alone without the committed mathematics teachers of SDO. I'm so proud of you all. Without reservation and condition, you head on to all the invitations para sa Batang Mandunong. For that, my sincerest congratulations for another job well done, dear math teachers. Congratulations, Sir Resty. You lead your people so well. You are all amazing instructional leaders. I know your eyes are beaming with pride as you watch our learners receive their awards today. To end my message, remember Becca Schotel nang sinabi niya, together, ordinary people can achieve extraordinary results or things. At ito lagi niyong pinatutunayan. You work as a team, does extraordinary things happen. Amazing things happen. Muli, binabati ko kayong lahat. Mabuhay ang math teachers ng Mandaluyong.
Thank you, Dr. Mendoza. At this time, let us hear a message of support from our beloved OIC of SGOD, Mr. Rex A. Ado.
to the top management of SDO Mandaluyong, headed by Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Romela M. Cruz, our OIC Assistant Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Aurelio J. Alfonso, to the Chief of the Curriculum Implementation Division, Dr. Alain G. Mendoza, and of course to the very creative, at the same time adaptable supervisor in mathematics, Mr. Resto Rodelas, to all the department heads, master teachers, coordinators, and math teachers, isang magandang araw po sa ating lahat. So, congratulations po sa inyong lahat for your activity, the 2022 Division Math Festival culminating activity with the theme Mathematics Unites. Yes, really Mathematics Unites, because it allows you to understand, interpret, at the same time even solve some phenomena. And it is really a universal language kasi yung processes naman, the content, the formulas are almost the same. It's really universal use. Kaya really Mathematics Unites. And of course, we will talk about numbers. Numbers have an important story to tell. Kaya minsan, through the numbers or the data, this shall be the basis for policy making, at the same time for decision making of the management. And practically, at this point of time, this activity shows that mathematics really unites. You know what? Kasi this activity will not become successful without the support and collaboration of everyone. So, and even during the trying times, the COVID-19 pandemic, mathematics department really soar high because we're able to create an innovative way on how to deal with our students, at the same time our partners, in order to come up with a better way of dealing, at the same time sharing knowledge to our students, and not only students but to our parents also through your programs and project. Kaya at this point, please continue to build a broader and more collective knowledge in mathematics. So never stop learning. Kaya sa hapong ito, heads up po ko sa inyo, and at the same time, I am totally elated. It's the first time after so long that speaking in front of you, my dear mathematics teachers and personnel, kasi it's really a pleasure for me to be with you for this activity, congratulating everyone. Kaya God bless and keep safe. Maraming salamat po sa lahat.
Thank you very much, Sir Rex. And now, let us come to the highlight of this awarding ceremonies, the winners of Slogan Making Contest. Slogan Making Contest, Key Stage 1, Grades 1 to 3. First place, Clarence J. A. Semilia. Coach, Agatona Judeline M. Rodriguez. Principal, Dr. Corazon R. Ricino. Second place, Zina Isabel B. Rodriguez. Coach, Regine Rabino. Principal, Mrs. Elaline A. Abutao. Third place, Joel R. Flores. Coach, Cristita F. Malikden. Principal, Dr. Imelda O. Garcia. Slogan Making Contest, Key Stage 2, Grades 4 to 6. First place, K. A. De Los Reyes. Coach, Vivian N. Sikat. Principal, Mrs. Josephine C. Emperado. Second place, Adrian Matthew D. Flores. Coach, Mildred S. Concepcion. Principal, Mr. Joseph B. Alegre. Third place, Princess May D. Rodriguez. Coach, Jeffrey the Twin. Principal, Dr. Nympha A. Matabang. Slogan Making Contest. Key Stage 3, Grades 7 to 10. First place, Gian Rafael Fajardo. Coach, Leolinda V. Sevilla. Principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabido. Second place, Christian O. Serrano. Coach, Dervily H. Nalwal. Principal, Dr. Irvin A. Salazar. Third place, Maria Isairalyn D. Ong. Coach, Juno Omega P. Camacho. Principal, Mr. Roberto P. Redobante. Slogan Making Contest. Key Stage 4, Grades 11 to 12. First place, Risri Anife F. Kamagay. Coach, Princess Mika T. Islamer. Principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabido. Second place, Aliyah Jerlyn C. Pingan. Coach, Maria Cristina Camangin. Principal, Dr. Irvin A. Salazar. Third place, Shaira Abreu. Coach, Florence B. Dadua. Principal, Dr. Efren S. Consimino.
Congratulations to the winners of Slogan Making Contest. This time, let us award the winners of TikTok Competition Teachers Edition.
TikTok Competition, Elementary Level. First place, Rene F. Fornal. Principal, Mrs. Josephine C. Emperado. Second place, Joseph A. Medrano. Principal, Mr. Roberto P. Redobante. Third place, Maria Cristina M. de Guzman. Principal, Mr. Rex A. Ado. TikTok Competition, Junior High School Level. First place, Juno Omega P. Camacho. Principal, Mr. Roberto P. Redobante. Second place, Donato O. Trinidad Jr. Principal, Dr. Efren S. Consimino. Third place, Jomi D. Yucampo. Principal, Mr. Joseph V. Alegre. TikTok Competition, Senior High School Level. First place, Audrey Curtis D. Principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabido. Second place, Rona B. Reyes. Principal, Dr. Irvin A. Salazar. A warm round of applause to the winners of the TikTok Competition Teachers category. And now, let us witness the awarding of winners to the first ever Division Mathematics Olympiad of Schools Division Office of Mandaluyong City. Grade 1. Gold Award and Perfect Scorer, Akiro Madrick A. Muyon. Coach, Mila O. Cavitana. Principal, Mrs. Viva D. Carrion. Gold Award and Perfect Scorer, Princess Marybeth G. Rodriguez. Coach, Lani Relente. Principal, Mrs. Maria Financia P. Calzon. Gold Award and Perfect Scorer, Drew Nathaniel Malubay. Coach, Agnes Lazaro. Principal, Mr. Romeo E. Bandal. Gold Award and Perfect Scorer, Kobe Brent Basco. Coach, Shirley Henyo. Principal, Dr. Efren S. Consimino. Gold Award and Perfect Scorer, Camila Ruiz Mislos. Coach, Annalisa Ablay. Principal, Mrs. Lucia M. Liego. Gold Award and Perfect Scorer, Jed M. Dado. Coach, Rica Del Bojolan. Principal, Dr. Imelda O. Garcia. Silver Award, Migs Ezekiel D. Liquiran. Coach, Marivic R. Villegas. Principal, Dr. Nympha A. Matama. Silver Award, Jacob Sky Hembra. Coach, Marites P. Torrejos. Principal, Mr. Roberto P. Ridovano. Silver Award, Candice Sofia O. Pareja. Coach, Maria Janet Rosales. Principal, Mrs. Josephine C. Emperado. Silver Award, Yuya Matsukawa. Coach, Eileen Faith Puhi. Principal, Mrs. Jocelyn N. Tamayo. Silver Award, Elkezi Ann Diaz. Coach, Nisalane Caranto. Principal, Dr. Corazon R. Regino. Bronze Award, Sean Iliel I. Ilagan. Coach, Janelle Harandilla. Principal, Mrs. Rosie A. Casona. Bronze Award, Jaylene Anika P. Caparas. Coach, Annalisa Diaz. Principal, Mr. Ramilo P. Pascual. Bronze Award, Jalia Rain B. Bascal. Coach, Marivic Villegas. Principal, Dr. Nympha A. Mataba. Bronze Award, Princess Heart Pasco. Coach, Marivic Villegas. Principal, Dr. Nympha A. Mataba. Bronze Award, Kobe Pamadico. Coach, Marites Torrejos. Principal, Mr. Roberto P. Ridovante. Bronze Award, Philip Gabriel Cabig. Coach, Agnes Lazaro. Principal, Mr. Romeo E. Bandal. Bronze Award, Colleen P. Cayetano. Coach, Maria Janet Rosales. Principal, Mrs. Josephine C. Emperado. Bronze Award, Alexis May O. Giang. Coach, Rica Del Budiongan. Principal, Dr. Imelda O. Garcia. Bronze Award, Josephine Jaire C. Talao. Coach, Marianne Paliso. Principal, Mr. Rex A. Ado. Bronze Award, Exxon Kyle D. Ramirez. Coach, Mary Ann Palisok. Principal, Mr. Rex A. Ado. Grade 2, Gold Award, Ayesha Cassandra Norguera. Coach, Leia B. Awao. Principal, Mrs. Olivia L. Pagurayan. Gold Award, Angela Cornelia Hernandez. Coach, Marilyn Abalos. Principal, Mr. Romeo E. Bandal. Gold Award, Tyrone Justine M. Maglala. Coach, Stephanie May Armario. Principal, Mr. Joseph D. Alegre. Gold Award, Kurt Nathan P. De Guzman. Coach, Rosalie Marasigan. Principal, Mrs. Josephine C. Emperado. Gold Award, Mayumi Lois I. Parcon. Coach, Rosel Silicios. Principal, Dr. Imelda O. Garcia. Silver Award, Liz Arian D. Batalier. Coach, Shirley Alday. Principal, Mr. Roberto P. Ridovante. Silver Award, Cyrus Gray Ballesta. Coach, Winda V. Bakiran. Principal, Mrs. Viva D. Carion. Bronze Award, King Benjamin Pahinago. Coach, Maria Romina Mendoza. Principal, Dr. Nimpa A. Matabang. Bronze Award, Dwayne James Avansado. Coach, Leia B. Awaaw. Principal, Mrs. Olivia L. Pagurayan. Grade 3, Gold Award, Megan F. Maravillo. Coach, Juliet Francisco. Principal, Mr. Romeo E. Bandal. Silver Award, Chloe Janelle Enriquez. Coach, Imelda Marlene Nachor. Principal, Mrs. Josephine C. Emperado. Bronze Award, Reyna Sofia P. Rosario. Coach, Juliet Francisco. Principal, Mr. Romeo E. Bandal. Bronze Award, Rayan Ceremonies Banico. Coach, Charito Quino. Principal, Mrs. Lucia M. Liego. Bronze Award, Martin Anthony G. Contigno Jr. Coach, Rizalde Resumadero. Principal, Dr. Imelda O. Garcia. Grade 4, Gold Award, Marcus Cedric Villardo. Coach, Barbara de Guzman. Principal, Mrs. Josephine C. Emperado. Silver Award, Prince Jazz Pasco. Coach, Rupa May Ladrona. Principal, Dr. Nimpa A. Matabang. Bronze Award, Christine Isabel Lagman. Coach, Christy Lacade. Principal, Mrs. Rosie A. Casono. Bronze Award, John Cyrus V. Desembrana. Coach, Vanessa Ruga. Principal, Mrs. Gigi G. Bulyanday. Bronze Award, Jocelyn Angelique Villones. Coach, Josephine Agustin. Principal, Mr. Romeo E. Bandal. Grade 5, Gold Award, Ashley May Mercado. Coach, Loida de Guzman. Principal, Dr. Efren S. Consimino. Silver Award, Princess Kija V. Bayas. Coach, Annabel Arevalo. Principal, Mrs. Elvira R. Canilao. Silver Award, Kian S. Arceo. Coach, Rogelyn Soriano. Principal, Mrs. Olivia L. Pagurayan. Silver Award, Algiro F. Meneses. Coach, Rosendo Asistores. Principal, Mrs. Maria Vinancia P. Causon. Bronze Award, Faisal Angelo M. Malaluan. Coach, Janet Manuel. Principal, Dr. Nimpa A. Matabang. Bronze Award, Ryu Angelo Pulminar. Coach, Generosa Nalago. Principal, Mr. Roberto P. Ridovante. Bronze Award, Jacin Courtney F. Lucanias. Coach, Larry Dublon. Principal, Mr. Joseph B. Alegre. Bronze Award, Charles Austin H. Urdas. Coach, Maria Irene Gonzalez. Principal, Mrs. Josephine C. Emperado. Bronze Award, Janelle Kim Raimundo. Coach, Joyce Esposo. Principal, Mrs. Lucia M. Liego. Grade 6, Gold Award, John Dylan Macapagal. Coach, Jeffrey the Twin. Principal, Dr. Nimfa A. Matabang. Silver Award, Prince Aizen J. Lozada. Coach, Lucel F. Peranco. Principal, Mrs. Josephine C. Emperado. Silver Award, Maria Yesenia Danica B. Constante. Coach, Selby Villamora. Principal, Mrs. Lucia M. Liego. Bronze Award, Castleton Twinkle Ching. Coach, Loida Mati. Principal, Mr. Roberto P. Ridobante. Bronze Award, Aaron V. Ancheta. Coach, Nora Bernabe. Principal, Mrs. Elvira R. Canilao. Bronze Award, Cyrus Camero. Coach, Arnold Dacuma. Principal, Mrs. Maria Binancia P. Causon. Bronze Award, Juan Miguel Luminario. Coach, Roy P. Haudalso. Principal, Mr. Joseph B. Alegre. Grade 7, Category A, Gold Award, Leon Alfredo Lugdo. Coach, Maria Isabel San Miguel. Principal, Dr. Irvin A. Salazar. Silver Award, Irish Claire Tolentino. Coach, Carrie Jan Castillo. Principal, Dr. Nympha A. Matabang. Bronze Award, Rogim John Muldong. Coach, Mr. Robert Ortega. Principal, Mr. Roberto P. Ridobante. Grade 7, Category B, Gold Award, Brianna Margaret G. Magadati. Coach, Mr. Virgilio Manasio. Principal, Mr. Roderick R. Minjola. Silver Award, Julina May Guevara. Coach, Miss Yolinda V. Sevilla. Principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabido. Bronze Award, John Rainier Ramirez. Coach, Miss Yolinda V. Sevilla. Principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabido. Bronze Award, Lesha Junel Tanchago. Coach, Miss Yolinda V. Sevilla. Principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabido. Grade 8, Category A, Gold Award, Sofia Brea Aduna. Coach, Mr. Erickson Itona. Principal, Mr. Roberto P. Ridobante. Gold Award, Gabriel Merck Agan. Coach, Frances Tris Conos. Principal, Dr. Corazon R. Rivino. Gold Award, Jericho Reyes. Coach, Mrs. Sonia J. Dagan. Principal, Dr. Efren S. Consimino. Silver Award, Erica Jolie Arellano. Coach, Jonathan Roman. Principal, Mr. Joseph V. Alegre. Silver Award, Dennis Josel Mendoza. Coach, Bernadette Lumibaw. Principal, Mr. Romeo E. Bandao. Silver Award, Angelina Oridina. Coach, Miss Elizabeth Rubin. Principal, Dr. Nympha A. Matabang. Bronze Award, Micah Jean Sanchez. Coach, Gemma Amboy. Principal, Mr. Pompeo B. Floro Jr. Grade 8, Category B, Gold Award, Jade Lorraine Otor. Coach, Mrs. Angelica Bensan. Principal, Mr. Roderick R. Minjola. Silver Award, Rihanna Gray Jumawi. Coach, Mrs. Angelica Bensan. Principal, Mr. Roderick R. Minjola. Bronze Award, Lance Bartolome. Coach, Mrs. Angelica Binsan. Principal, Mr. Roderick R. Minjola. Grade 9, Category A, Gold Award, Angele Jelaine de la Paz. Coach, Willard Diaz. Principal, Dr. Irvin A. Salazar. Silver Award, Jelaine Chloe Avanzado. Coach, Leia Kimora. Principal, Mrs. Olivia L. Pagurayan. Silver Award, Elisandra Garcia. Coach, Rafaelito Jimenez. Principal, Mr. Romeo E. Bandal. Bronze Award, Jana S. Moraleta. Coach, Rafaelito O. Jimenez. Principal, Mr. Romeo E. Bandal. Bronze Award, John Rex R. Pascual. Coach, Rafaelito O. Jimenez. Principal, Mr. Romeo E. Bandal. Bronze Award, Jillian Charlize Sarvida. Coach, Gina Tagupa. Principal, Dr. Corazon R. Nihino. Grade 9, Category B, Gold Award, Jones Joseph R. Lillian. Coach, Cristel Glyza Butuhan. Principal, Mr. Roderick R. Menjola. Silver Award, Scott Maverick Postrado. Coach, Cristel Glyza Butuhan. Principal, Mr. Roderick R. Menjola. Bronze Award, Zamina May La Rosa. Coach, Cristel Glyza Butuhan. Principal, Mr. Roderick R. Menjola. Bronze Award, Vincent Bautista. Coach, Rowena Melendez. Principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabido. Bronze Award, James Russell Ubina. Coach, Rowena Melendez. Principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabido. Grade 10, Category A, Gold Award, Christian John Binagatan. Coach, Erlina Lapada. Principal, Mr. Joseph V. Alegre. Silver Award, Wilfredo Bijek. Coach, Mr. Marray de la Cruz. Principal, Dr. Efren S. Consimino. Silver Award, Romel Victor D. Victoriano. Coach, Mr. Marray de la Cruz. Principal, Dr. Efren S. Consimino. Silver Award, Shelene Montano. Coach, Maria Joam Salhog. Principal, Mrs. Gigi G. Bulyanday. Bronze Award, Frama A. Araza. Coach, J.R. Donis. Principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabido. Bronze Award, Francesca Bata. Coach, Jonathan Almero. Principal, Dr. Irvin A. Salazar. Bronze Award, Matt Anthony Galion. Coach, Jonathan Almero. Principal, Dr. Irvin A. Salazar. Bronze Award, Thea Rosel Timosa. Coach, Christine Karen Sota. Principal, Mrs. Olivia L. Pagurayan. Bronze Award, Jasmine Franz Paa. Coach, LD Babylon Carloy. Principal, Mr. Romeo E. Bandal. Grade 10, Category B, Gold Award, Matthew Alan S. Fernandez. Coach, Eileen Anastasio. Principal, Mr. Roderick R. Menjola. Silver Award, Kyle Christian Cloma. Coach, Eileen Anastasio. Principal, Mr. Roderick R. Menjola. Bronze Award, Window Win Kalansingin. Coach, Eileen Anastasio. Principal, Mr. Roderick R. Menjola. Bronze Award, Rich Justin Gimoro. Coach, Josephine Jimenez. Principal, Mr. Henry A. Sabido. Grade 11, Category A, Gold Award, Aliyah Jerlyn Pingad. Coach, Rona Reyes. Principal, Dr. Irvin A. Salazar. Silver Award, Al Shamir Abirin. Coach, Aris Padera. Principal, Mrs. Olivia L. Pagurayan. Bronze Award, Roslyn Kalipusan. Coach, Aris Padera. Principal, Mrs. Olivia L. Pagurayan. Bronze Award, Angelica May Ibanez. Coach Mary Ann Yusip. Principal Mr. Henry A. Sabido. Grade 11 Category B Gold Award Zosimo Jr. P. Nera. Coach Ricardo G. Graita. Principal Mr. Roderick R. Menjola. Silver Award Kenneth Justin de la Cruz. Coach Ricardo G. Graita. Principal Mr. Roderick R. Menjola. Silver Award Jonah Elisha Malabong. Coach Ricardo Graita. Principal Mr. Roderick R. Menjola. Silver Award Nicolas Andre Cecil. Coach Ricardo Graita. Principal Roderick R. Menjola. Bronze Award Oscar A. Araja II. Coach Ricardo Graita. Principal Mr. Roderick R. Menjola.
Congratulations to the winners of Division Math Olympiad 2022. Batang Mandunongs are truly talented and matalino. To give us his closing remarks, let us welcome the man behind this event, the Cardo de Lisay of Mathematics Department, none other than our Education Program Supervisor in Mathematics, Mr. Recipico I. Rodelas.
Champions are not made in classrooms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them. A desire, a dream, and a vision. An inner power that makes winners is the power to really listen to the truth of their hearts. This quotation has come alive today as we unearth students who have shown competence and perseverance during the course of this month-long activity. Without a doubt, this COVID-19 pandemic has brought with its numerous challenges in the educational landscape, especially in teaching mathematics in the new normal. Making math engaging is indeed an intricate responsibility for educators. Needless to say, the academic atmosphere has become a challenge both for the teachers and learners. This math festival is one of the approaches by which we can provide our learners with activities that are enticing while they learn more about mathematics. Having said this, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the people who have worked so hard and made this event worth commending. To all the school heads, thank you so much for giving your support to our department. To all the teachers and trainers, thank you for showing your commitment and dedication. To all Mandunong learners who participated in the different competition, thank you for showing your skills and talents in mathematics. I would like also to thank the parents and the home learning partners for always providing inspirations to our learners. To our SDO officials, our SDS, Dr. Romela M. Cruz, our OIC SDS, Dr. Aurelio G. Alfonso, our CID Chief, Dr. Alin G. Mendoza, and to our OIC SGOD Chief, Mr. Rex Ado. Thank you for always giving your support to all the programs of the Mathematics Department. Indeed, the concerted effort of everyone has brought this endeavor to a greater success. To all Batang Mandunong, always remember to run your own race. The right path to improving yourself is to compete with no one. When you allow yourself to be better than yesterday, you allow yourself to improve, grow, develop, and flourish. Vince Lombardi once said that winning isn't everything, but the will to win is everything. Competition is not only about winning. It's not even about playing not to lose, but rather, competition is having the winning cards and making friends as we take our trip to victory. To everyone, good afternoon.
This year has been still a rough challenge for all of us. We hope that all our stakeholders will continue to support our Math Team Mandaluyong's coming projects too. Math, in acronym, stands for Mistakes Allow Thinking to Happen.
To our Batang Mandunong, may you be more inspired and continue to unravel your potentials in mathematics.
To our mathematics teachers, may you never cease to give courage and inspiration to these Batang Mandunong.
This has been your host, Ma'am Jessa.
And I am Sir Ray,
Now
now
signing off.
signing off.